Once upon a time, a beautiful girl was born in Linlithgow Palace of Scotland. She was no ordinary baby. Her father, King James V, was thrilled to see her. She was destined to become the next Queen of Scotland. Mary became a queen when she was only 6 months old in medieval times. That being said, when she grew up, her first important job was to produce an heir and marry a king and become his most trusted advisor. Although Mary was a devoted Catholic, at the time Scotland was divided between Protestant and Catholic believers. Both Protestant and Catholics believed in the same God, but Protestants took their literal interpretation of the Bible and Jesus' crucifixion. They thought that the only way to go to heaven was to sacrifice people just like Jesus. Queen Mary's greatest desire was to unite Protestants and Catholics. For years there was many conflicts between the two. England was Scotland's greatest enemy, and most people living in England were Protestants. Mary was a great niece of King Henry of England, and she believed that she had the most right to run England, and doing so she would unite England and Scotland once and for all, regardless of their religious differences. To achieve her mission, Queen Mary married King Francis of France. King Francis was influenced by Mary's indescribable beauty and intelligence. Francis called himself the happiest king to ever rule. Happy kings during their marriage started collecting art and paintings to show how much he loved Mary. Mary and Francis' marriage caused many fears for Elizabeth, Queen of England. At the time, Elizabeth was worried if Mary would produce an heir, she would be more desirable to run England, especially because many believed that Elizabeth was illegitimate. Queen Mary's greatest achievement was to produce an heir. Her son King James VI changed history and united England and Scotland. Mary was executed by Elizabeth, but regardless of her sad ending, she completed her mission. Her last words before execution were, "In my end is my beginning." That will go down in history as a very powerful statement. All Mary wanted to do in her reign was unite the two countries, despite their religious beliefs, and although she couldn't do that directly, her son was able to complete her mission. Having Scotland and England united through Queen Mary's son's rule had many effects on the U.S. In World War II, Britain and the U.S. were special allies. To this day, we are still influenced by the UK in many ways, like cultures and religions. The English language has also become a dominant language in both the US, and we are affected by it every day by speaking English.